Fucking here's one from left field. Customers. Rightio. So, this was an unexpected job that come in today. A spring. So this is a tensioner for a pulley. This is what was presented to me. So we've got this fella here. Goes on there. See how the spring is busted. For some reason the customer has cut that off, which I couldn't work out. Right, okay. Oh, Craig, all we want you to do is weld that part back in there and then weld it all around here and weld it all inside there. Because we can't get one for another fucking 6 months, and this is going into service on Monday. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to work out that that's spring steel, and as soon as I weld it, it's just going to break where it's welded. Period. End of story. So I said that to the customer, and he says, well, what can you do? And I said, don't worry, Tricky Craig, I'll work it out for you. Now, I'm halfway through this job, and I'm not going to unmount it, but I'll just tell you what I'm doing. This is just a bit of 30 millimetre, just mild steel bar, and you'll see that it's got a little bit of a hook on the end of it. That's because what I'd done, I made a die and I curled a spring out of the mild steel, okay, to the specifications of this spring. So the same internal, the same external, obviously, and I've made it do one loop and come back to here to physically replace this part that's missing, right? Now, on top of that, when it goes fitted into the machine, this is the retainer that fits down the centre there, and the bolt goes through here, and that's what preloads this spring, all right? As you can see on the top of the spring, we've got this flat surface. It doesn't quite go the full 360 degrees. It only goes around about 270, so that it sits flat on that retainer. All right, you're picking up what I'm putting down? So I've now made a piece of steel that goes around here and comes out here, and obviously it's too high. Now, I'm not going to unmount it because I've got it in the lathe at present, but I'll just show you the part that I made. Now, I'm not going to interrupt this because I'm still cutting it. But now, so this was the die that I made, which is the same diameter, internal diameter as the spring. And I twisted up, I made that spring profile, right? That's just a bit of shit tacked on there to hold this, because now I have to machine, see how I've got to machine that down flat so that it'll come down to approximately there when I'm machining this off.